Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome to this week's episode of Talks with TVBOO. Welcome to this week's episode of the podcast. Hope you're all having a great week, and I appreciate y'all being here, man. Got an amazing guest for y'all today. Before I introduce this guest, just want to tell you about some upcoming tour dates. October the 1st to the 4th, I'll be at Wakan Music Festival. October the 17th, I'll be in Lawrence, Kansas. October the 31st, I'll be in Charlotte, North Carolina. November the 1st, I'll be in Minneapolis, Minnesota. November the 26th, I'll be in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And then we got some other ones we're about to announce. You can get tickets to all the shows at tabbymusic.com. So excited to be on the road, have some fun with y'all. But enough to all that, dude. My guest this week is a fucking legend and OG to the game. I've been listening to this guy since before I was even a producer, you know. I kind of explained a little bit in the beginning of this episode, but man, I've been listening to this man for so long, and I'm such a massive fan of his music and everything he does to try to push boundaries within electronic music. And it was just a fucking honor to be able to sit down and talk to this guy, and I hope y'all love it as much as I do. I'm going to let it get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, Modestep. Come here, girl, 'cause that's fact. Let me take my tongue and go around your dirt track. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries. I swear to God, this could be the one that I'm marrying. Hey, hey, and she's so different. I made that from behind. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries. Josh.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, fella.
Dude, thank you so much for being here.
Of course, mate.
It's our first time meeting, and I have to start this podcast by saying this, man. So I used to work in a pizza kitchen in Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi, and we had a PA system back there, and where we could listen to music while we made pizzas. And me and my coworkers, man, used to just jam the fuck out to Modestep, dude.
That's crazy, man.
Back in the day, and so I saw your
old,
huh?
Making me feel old,
dude. You look great. I don't know how old you are, but I feel like I look older than you. I'm aging like shit though, so that's another thing.
How old are you?
Huh? I'm 42, but no, that's just what I look like. I'm 29, but man, we used to jam the fuck out. And whenever I saw you were coming to Denver this week, I said, "Fuck it, dude, I'll shoot my shot." That's all. I'm always shooting my shots. And when he said yes, dude, I fucking was so stoked.
Let's go. Yeah, no, I've seen your podcast, so I was just like, yeah, cool. When you messaged me, I was like, sick. In Denver, let's make it happen. Why
Fuck
not?
yeah. This is the first night of your tour, right?
Yeah, first night of like.
Bring the mic. You can bring it with you, but
I gotcha.
Thank you.
Yeah, first day, basically a show every a few times a week now till the end of the year. So yeah, the madness has begun.
Hell
basically.
yeah. Yeah, I was listening to the new songs today, and I was like, man, it definitely still has that old Modestep vibe with the singing, and just it's just the production's just gotten better.
Oh, thank you.
And it was such a breath of fresh air when I listened to it today, and I was like,
thank you.
Man, this is fucking awesome.
This
is so cool.
I took like some time off because I was living over here, and I was part of the whole Disciple gang, and that's very like rhythm centric and very like they had their sound. And then I moved back from LA back to the UK, and I was just like, man, I need to find out what I want to do again, And that was it, man. I spent 2 years just like being surrounded by drum and bass because that's all you hear back home. And it just inspired me to just get writing more music and put out another album. This is the first album I've done in 10 years. So yeah, it's been fun to like put my mark on something that feels like authentically me again. And
you can hear it.
Yeah.
Like I said, there was a moment and heavy in the rhythm stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like when I listened to the new stuff today, I was like, yeah, that's
what we're about, man.
Yeah, I was like, this feels right.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was the whole thing. Like I felt a bit forced. Like moving to America and having to like buy into the ecosystem of like how it works over here, and like you just got to play a certain sound. Well, at least at that time you kind of did anyway. I think now there's a bit more like people are a bit more open-minded, and actually the UK sound is kind of like popping off a little bit in America. So,
yeah.
So it feels like that burden's been lifted from my shoulders. I don't have to make exactly what will do well here. I just kind of make it from the heart, and that kind of stuff is kind of popular anyway. So
yeah, I mean, that's a weird like mindset to have. Like, I get the pressure and like, you know, just trying to do what works and everything. But like the thing that got the notoriety in the first place was just like from the soul.
That's it. Yeah. But also there wasn't really like a standard at that point. And that, like no one was copying anyone. There was no YouTube tutorials or like presets or sample packs or anything like that. It was like a messenger. There was about 10 of us, like all the Circus Records guys, us, Rusko, Casper, and then it was just like open up your DAW and just like make sounds and hope something good happens.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's like everyone's a genius, bro. Everyone's like so incredibly good at sound design and making club music. Whereas like I come from a band background. I'm a songwriter first. Like the first few songs I ever made as Modestep were like all the songs that came out around that time, like Sunlight and Feel Good, all that stuff. So that was my first attempt at being like an EDM guy.
Wait, those are your first time producing electronic music with those songs?
Yeah. So I literally was like in bands my whole life and just really trying to hammer like being a songwriter and a producer. And then I heard like Rusko and Casper, the Fabric Live thing that they did, and I was like, how are they doing this? This doesn't make sense to me as like a guy who just records instruments. And I was like, let me work it out. Let me see what it is. And yeah, the first thing I made was Sunlight. And then
that's amazing.
I was still working at the Apple store at that point. And then, yeah, just got to quit my job. And I've been touring for 15 years off the back of that one song.
15 years, man.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
That's something that everybody wishes they could do, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a crazy life, man. And just seeing how everything's changed, and I'm going to Lost Lands tomorrow, and just like seeing that as an entity in itself is just weird. It's just like crazy and over the top, and like dubstep having its own festival and its own sound. And yeah, it's weird to see, man. It's really strange to just like see it go from basements in London to
Ohio.
Ohio. Yeah.
It is the craziest place to have just like
So strange.
that insane, that huge, massive.
Oh my, have you seen the stage?
I have, and it pisses me off. It actually pisses me off because I'm not on it this year.
It's wild to me that like
What stage is it?
The main stage.
the main stage.
Dude, the
of Lost
screen.
Lands.
I know whenever I did the main stage at Lost Lands like 2 years ago, they had like screens all over the place. So like my VJ had to like finesse. This year's just like one massive screen. I'm like, fuck. I
It's
like
one
that.
massive screen, but like it
A
looks like
dinosaur.
so the production is like something that like Spinal Tap would have done, or like I don't know, like Iron Maiden back in the day.
Yeah.
And you don't even see rock bands doing this stuff anymore. They can't even afford to make these crazy stages like this. So for it to be dubstep, to be like making these crazy stages, it's crazy, man. It's
It
weird.
is
It's
nuts,
weird.
dude. Yeah. I mean, there are some bands kind of doing some crazy stuff. Like I've seen like the new Sleep Token stage is pretty fucking gnarly.
Yeah, man.
And they just brought that to America. They just did like I think Orlando the other night, and then Atlanta.
Yeah, I saw them play. I played Download, so I got to see them play at Download Festival in the UK. And I'm somewhat friendly with those guys as well. Like, so yeah.
Did you get to shake Two's hand?
Yeah, I have shake Two's hand. Yeah. I've spent a bit of time with the guitarist and the bassist, and I haven't met Vessel though. Vessel is an enigma, man. He doesn't, even when like the rest of the band are hanging out, Vessel is I don't know what he's doing. Praying.
He's probably just being sad and writing music, which he needs
That's
to
it.
keep doing.
Yeah. Oh, trust me.
Stay sad, buddy.
They've got music for years to come. So,
I love it, man. No, their drummer's my fucking idol right now, dude.
Insane, dude. He's so good.
I just sit down all day and try to learn two on the drums and get frustrated, and then I finally get it. I'm like, yeah.
I saw you got a kit out there, so you're a drummer.
Yeah, man. Been drumming since I was 9.
Oh wow. Sick. Oh man,
20 years now. Fuck.
Holy shit, you better be good.
I'm decent, man. I am decent. I stopped for a while. I took like almost like 3 years off of it.
Yeah.
And because I was so focused on this silly little thing that we call dance music, and I was like, dude, the drum kit's always set up. Why aren't I doing this? And then I sat down one day. I'm like, oh, I'm obsessed again. Let's go.
It's amazing, and I think it actually like brings quite a lot to production, like knowing how grooves work, and like all of my like Funkcase, he was a drummer. Borgor was a drummer. Like so many of these amazing producers started off as drummers, and I think like having that in your arsenal really helps becoming a producer.
Not only does it help like the producer aspect, it just helps like the like staying sharp musically, right? So like today I sat in the studio. I got in the studio at 8 a.m. this morning, maybe like 7 actually, and for like 6 hours just made nothing. Just sucked.
I mean, I feel it, bro. Some days that's just what it is.
And so I said, what am I doing? Let me go play drums. And then because I was in a shitty mood. And then I played drums. And I was like, oh, dude, everything's fine.
I'm so jealous that you can do this. Like in London, no chance. Like you get a drum kit, you're getting noise complaints. There's no chance.
Gotta get an electric one, dude.
Oh, it just doesn't feel right.
I know, but they've gotten pretty sick.
They haven't. They're good, but it just doesn't feel right. Like making loud noises is fun.
It is. It is fun, but damn it, the amount of ear protection. I have my AirPods and like giant noise cancellation headphones, and I'm like, I'm still having fun, but I'm like, if I didn't have this on, I'd be deaf.
For sure. My last drummer, like he couldn't hear above like 10K, like all gone, just nothing, just completely like the age of like a 75-year-old. Like on your iPhone, you can do like a little sweep, and I can hear it like way further up than he could. But that's all the cymbals, man. That's just destroying your eardrums. But our new drummer, oh my God, bro, like he is looks after his hearing. He's like, he warms up for like 2 hours before we go on stage, and it's just like...
Wait, so you're back with a band with Modestep right now?
Yeah, so we are... we've done like 3 shows this year, and then we're doing a European tour. So it's the first European tour we've done in 10 years, and that starts in November.
So no live band for the U.S.?
It's just so expensive, dude.
Yeah.
We want to do it, so I'm just going to I'm doing the DJ tour in the US, and we'll just see where it goes. I think it's like festival plays make it possible, basically. So we need a couple of festivals to be like, here you go, here's some money. Yeah. Because we will lose money on all the shows that we do in the States otherwise. So like a bus is just so expensive.
I don't know. I did a bus tour last year, and it was so expensive.
So and you were DJing?
Yeah.
Did you have like production?
I had production. I had my whole crew. I had support on it. It was a blast.
It's the best fun ever.
53 shows in 2.5 months, bro. We went in.
It's the best. I miss it. Like I really miss it.
But it's getting to the point where it's damn near impossible.
It really is. The price of everything has got like crazy, and for us, like. Each person, every visa costs $7,000 to $10,000. So if you want to bring a band, that's like 50, 60 grand just in the visas. And then on top of that, you've got to make money at the shows, and it's rough, man. It's very difficult to do.
Well, speaking on visas, me and Kyle were talking about this before you got here. Our president literally changed the visa stuff today.
Oh, again?
Again.
What's he done?
It's going to cost... It's going to probably, for people who doing arenas and stuff, it's going to cost like $100,000 for that visa. But it said like for like superstars, that visa is now going up to $100,000.
Wow. Well, that's a problem.
That is a problem.
Because people just won't. They'll just be like, I'll stick to Europe.
Yeah. I mean, some of my favorite bands and DJs won't come here now. Yeah. And that kind of
that's going to be with DJs as well?
It's going to be for all people getting employed. Kyle, can you pull up the execs of this?
It'll be for all entertainers. Coming to the U.S. to work.
That's near enough just locking out everyone then.
Yeah, and I think it's just going to get to that amount of money for like the superstars, like people who are doing arenas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But who knows?
But
I mean, how do you...
So technically, I'm not here on a entertainment visa. So we're here under like extraordinary ability visas. So we're lumped in with like...
So then, you actually fall under the category.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, that's actually exactly what it's for. So,
wow.
Might need to change that visa status, dude.
$100,000 application fee for H-1B visas in an effort to curb what the administration says is overuse of the program.
Well, ours is 01. I don't know if that's the same.
01 is not affected.
Okay, we're good. Yeah. We're good.
Cool.
Yeah, I've been on
Let's go, 01. Dude. Modestep stays in the U.S. Let's go.
Yeah, no, that's what like most musicians come in on is the 01 visa, and that's like, that means that it can be like film stars, TV, and music. I think it's extraordinary ability. So
got you.
Oh God, you got me scared there.
Oh, my bad, dude. Take a sip of beer, dude. We're all good.
All right, we're good.
Dude, tell me has it been fucking awesome getting with the band again? Is it just you and a drummer, or what's that new lineup like?
We have a bassist, guitarist, and a drummer, and much like Sleep Token, everyone's wearing masks. We used to have a masked DJ in the band, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to stick with masks for a while just to check that these guys are the right guys. Because it's difficult with bands, man. Band politics is really, really rough. And over the years, it's like I've had so many lineup changes. And the constant has always been, I've always made the music. So I want to like make sure that these people are in it for the right reasons. They want to commit. They want to actually like be part of something. And the drummer, bro, like I'm so lucky. This drummer is by far the best drummer in the UK, like hands down.
What's his name?
I can't tell you.
Oh, because you got him. Got you.
I'll tell you after.
I want to check him out, man.
He is so cracked.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, like how do we do it? So I write the whole set out and then I send it to them and then they come up with parts and we do rehearsals like any other band. And yeah.
Well, how are you breaking down those songs? So like with the DJ set, you know, the bass is already there, the drums are already there, everything. Like, are you just taking your stems out? Like how are you doing that?
Yeah. So stems are of our originals, all the stems come out, all the drums come out, and then I have triggers on the kick and snare, and then we have it like programmatically changes automatically. So all the kicks and snares are from the original tunes, and then if we play other people's tunes, I go by hand, manually remove all the kicks and snares from their songs.
Wow.
Resample them, put them on his kit.
Well, dude, now AI is getting so good, you can just
AI stems has made things a lot
easier.
Yeah,
take those drums right out, baby.
Exactly, yeah. So I haven't actually done it yet. I haven't gone. Majority of the set is original, so we don't have to do too much of that. But yeah, a lot of it is like just letting people be creative with it. And like I won't be like, you have to play this or you have to do that. Like the drummer is just so insanely good that I can just be like,
yeah, how can you tell him what to do? Right. He's gonna know.
Just shred, do your thing. Same with the guitarists and bassists. Like there are parts on our songs, but I like people to solo and like do things that are unexpected live because that makes a live performance. Like that makes things fun for me live.
And I mean, what you're doing and what you know what's crazy now that I think about it, I'm thinking about this right now. Like you were, what's the fucking word? You were early. You know what I'm saying? Like you were ahead of the curve. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like with what Linkin Park was doing with like adding that electronic element into like their music. It's like, yeah, they were early with it. Like they were. And then everyone caught up. Like what you're doing now is what you did then, but like that's just where it's gonna go anyway.
That's where I hope it would go, bro. This is the crazy thing. I see people at like Lost Lands, and I hear the music, and I see the mosh pits, and I see the aesthetic, everyone's band logos, and like basically, give or take, a lot of this music now is just metal, produced.
Yep.
But they won't get into metal shows.
Yeah.
There's like such a big segregation between like, no, I'm into this, so I like this, but like. You're gonna fucking love going to a metal show,
dude. They're the most fun show to go to. They're the most fun show to go to.
And obviously it's amazing going to like Los Angeles, seeing all this production and lasers and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's just a DJ standing there, and there isn't really like a performance. Some people do it. There is like some people who bring a performance to it, but there isn't like something to watch other than visuals and all of that stuff. So I hope more people come through with the live stuff, man. I know it's getting more difficult, more expensive, but for me, like, my favorite bands are fucking, I don't know, like Queen, bro. I like to watch something and someone perform and interact with people and, like, do things on the fly. And that's what, like, live music should be about. So, yeah, I hope more people do that.
I hope they do, too.
Yeah.
Because then maybe I can go sit in one day with somebody. I'll come play drums for you for a day. Fuck it.
Bro, when we do our US tour, come out, come shred.
Let's do it, brother. That sounds awesome. Dude, how much fun has it been getting back into doing the live band?
It's what I live and breathe, bro. Like,
let's go.
It's all I want to do. If I could just do that and never DJ again, that would be me happy. Like, that's all I come from bands from like the age of 10. I'm in bands. So
same.
For me, that's all I want to do. And I don't want to have to just make like band music. I know I could go down that path and be like, right, let's just write band music. But like, I love bands like The Prodigy and Pendulum. And like, for me, those were the guys who I looked at growing up being like, fuck, like this energy is so sick. And it brings all of that fucking intensity that you get from electronic music, but it's being played live and there's like this live energy to it. And yeah, we were lucky enough to support The Prodigy on like a whole bunch of shows around Europe and the UK. And that was just so inspiring, like seeing what they did and how the crowd reacted. Like there is no act in the world that can go before or after The Prodigy and come anywhere near their energy. Like they absolutely fucking shred every single time. So good.
I wish Excision would bring back Destroyed.
Bro, what? I completely even forgot about
it. Was him, KJ Saka, and Downlink, right?
That's right.
Yeah. So cool. And KJ's a fucking insane drummer.
A beast, bro.
God, he's so good.
So good. Yeah, we got to see them play in the UK. We got this big thing called Drum Shed. You have IKEA over here, right?
IKEA?
IKEA, yeah. So basically it's like an old IKEA they just gutted. So it's a giant warehouse. And it's like one of the biggest venues in the UK, like 20,000 people. And they headlined it, and we were a support act for that in the UK. It was such a good lineup, man. It was like Nero, Pendulum, Flux, Casper back-to-back Rusko.
Wow.
And sold out like that.
All legacy acts, yeah.
All legacy, yeah. And it just showed that like the UK does want it, but it just has to be marketed in the right way for people to want to come and pay that money. Because, bro, like dubstep in the UK, it barely sells 500 tickets. Like anyone who goes over there, it's like you're playing a tiny room. Which is weird. It's like this is where it came from, but yeah, for some reason dubstep is a swear word in the UK.
Really?
I'm not sure why. Yeah.
Or is it just garage and drum and bass that's doing the best?
Drum and bass, and now like this new genre, which basically just is dubstep, called 140.
Yeah.
And 140 is basically dubstep, but like pre-Skrillex era dubstep. So
yeah, it's
like
just minimal, like kind of deep dub almost.
wobbly, like
Yeah.
So that is now like popping up again, but they won't use the words dubstep. It's
Okay.
like 140.
Some elitist though across the water, huh?
That's extremely British, yeah, bro. Like we're so fickle. It's like as soon as America took it, they were like, it's not ours anymore. Like sipping their tea with their fingers out, like
Whatever, dude. Fuck them. I don't want to play your shitty clubs. And I'm kidding. Book me, dude. Oh, man. All right. To the flip side of that, to talking about how awesome it's been getting back to doing a band, how hard was it to stop doing the band?
Yeah, it's like I say, like moving over here and being part of Disciple, it was really cool. We did get to do a few live shows, but it was never like 4 people. It was like me and a drummer. And it was all very like rhythm vibes. It was all just dubstep, and it was very catered to America. So we didn't really get to do like what we used to do for a really long time. So it was just out DJing and living that DJ life, which like it's kind of new to me, man. From like 2018 onwards, I guess I was doing that. And I never really considered myself a DJ, but like it's fun. Mm-hmm. It's definitely like a fun life to live. And it's a lot easier than dragging instruments and like flight cases and all that shit across the world.
Oh, yeah. I mean, listen, I loved playing in bands, but it's tough.
It's a pain in the ass.
It's so tough.
Yeah.
Not only are you having to like deal with other people, but that's also like some of the fun of it. Like we're able to support ourselves doing, you know, electronic music. If we were in like a full-time band, dude, you got to be.
Yeah, it's so much. I don't understand why bands even start now with any intention of being able to make a living off it, because it's like less than .something% of bands that actually break through.
Look it up, Kyle. Let's get an actual fact on that, because I'd be
so
curious to know.
Yeah.
I wonder if it'd be harder to make it as a band
For sure.
nowadays, or like make it as a professional athlete.
Oh.
Is that what you're wanting me to look up?
No,
right now?
let's look up. I made it even harder for you. Let's start. Let's start with the first one.
All right. I'm working over here. What was the first one? What do you want?
What are the percentage of bands that actually break through and make it?
What's considered making it? I guess like be able to do it full time, like professional. Make a living from it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's got to be really low. I think like DJ wise, you can make that work.
Well, also, I mean, you can make it as a musician. So, like, I lived in New Orleans for a while, and so you have a lot of, you know, bands and musicians that do it full time who make a living, but they're hustling. They're doing 3 shows a night sometimes, or day.
Like
or
Nashville as well, right?
Yeah, Nashville, they do it. Yeah. So, like, in, like, Austin, there's places where, like, you know, people are, you know, making a living and supporting themselves being musicians, but they're, like I said, they're doing 2-3 shows a night.
And that's more like covers and being session cats, right? So you're just, like, out there, oh, let's play The Killers tonight. Let's play, you know, ABBA.
So it looks like a small percentage of musicians make a full-time living from music. For example, one survey found that only 10% of independent musicians were earning a living wage from music in 2022. Instead, most musicians cobble together income from various sources such as teaching, side gigs, and part-time jobs.
Yep, that was kind of what I was getting at too. It's just like you can find a way to make a living doing music, but you're probably giving lessons, doing like other side gigs and shit like that. I mean, it's tough. It's really fucking tough. Yeah. I mean, you can be the most talented guy in the world and just be like, dude, someone please find me.
I see so many talented and like producers as well.
Same, yeah.
So many good people. And then like, Yeah, you have to have so much more than just being able to produce. You have to have, like, these days, you have to be a social media guru. You have to find your niche. You have to be able to be good at selling yourself. And bro, when we started, it was MySpace. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good segue. What's it been like going from the MySpace days to, you know, like there wasn't a whole lot of people doing original shit at that time too. So
Yeah.
if someone found it, like, oh shit, this is tight. Going from that to where you can put a song out and hopefully something happens to where now you have to be like, you know, basically a social media influencer to just get engagement. What's that transition been like?
I don't like it, but it's like a necessary evil type thing. I'm not that great at it. And yeah, it's weird. Like back in the MySpace days, you could literally post a song overnight. There was no algorithm, right? So it was like whatever you posted, everyone who followed you saw that. So you could really, fan bases were a lot more locked in and the attention spans were all there.
Yeah.
Now I feel like social media has killed everyone's attention span because just like this, like what's the next thing? What's the next thing?
You gotta catch their Kyle. Look it up in the amount of seconds like on average you have to catch somebody's attention for a video. I think it's like for like in the first 3 seconds. If you don't catch somebody's attention, it's just next.
It's so sad because we kind of made a career off music videos, right? The Sunlight music video was like a big thing that people even to this day, they're like, oh, that video, yeah, you might have seen it with like the old people.
I've seen it. It's incredible, man.
It's it's 8 seconds down from 12 seconds in 2000.
I think 8 seconds is bullshit.
I think that's a lot. Yeah.
I think it's bullshit.
I think it's got to be like 5.
I'm saying 3, dude.
Yeah, I think so as well.
But I mean, we're just assuming those are facts right there. So we're just spreading fake news. Let's swing. Let's swing an election right now.
They don't do studies too often, so this is probably a study.
They need to do some studies, dude.
Yeah.
It's getting alarming
At a fast rate. Too.
Yes, it is, and I'm noticing it for myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I talk about it, but then I'm doing the same shit.
But that's all you have to, like, you go on your phone, you've got all these apps that have now like modified themselves to be faster pace. Like Instagram never used to have stories. That was just stolen from Snapchat when they realized, oh, like we can lock people in even quicker. And now even YouTube has stories now. Like
YouTube has shorts. They got it from TikTok. Same with the reels on Instagram. They're like, how can we get these people hooked?
But I love long form. Like I'm such a sucker for long form. All I do is listen to stand-up comedy and like podcast, space stuff. Like I fall asleep listening to like space stuff all the time.
Bro, are we about to be best friends? That's like all I do.
It's literally I fall asleep to like my headphones in to like
dude, I fucking have space shit going on the TV. I'm passing out.
It's the best.
All I listen to is podcasts and stand up. And I mean, I'm into long form too. That's why I do this podcast, and I don't put a time limit on it at all because I enjoy that type of shit. And I mean, also a lot of people do. I mean, podcasts are more pop. Yeah, they're doing well.
Yeah.
Better than they've ever than late night television shows.
I'd be interested to know though if it's people our age that are more into the long form thing, and whether young people are as engaged to long form, or whether they're like, whether it's like gonna drop off massively as soon as these kids hit like they're in their 20s.
Like a 10-year-old now, if they're gonna listen to podcasts in 10 years.
I mean, I hope so, but
oh,
maybe also your mind just grows up a little bit.
Yeah, you mature.
Because obviously, like you watch cartoons as a kid, and you're just like, and your brain is very much just like.
Kyle still watches cartoons.
I mean, I still watch
to
cartoons.
this day. I was literally watching some earlier.
Yeah, same. I'm not gonna lie, we were watching Bob's Burgers before we came.
Let's go, dude.
But yeah, no, I mean, like it's designed for like bright colors, fast reactions, and maybe just like the older you get, the more you're into long form.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, to go back to the topic of, do you feel pressure now to get into like this space, like where it sucks because I know so many like artists that I loved for a very long time that just like, I don't know. It's like if you're not getting that engagement, if you haven't been like, what's the word? Solidified. You know what I mean? Like it's like it's been sad to see, and it's like, do you have to like any pressure or to kind of get into that realm, and how do you handle that?
I've had like a couple managers over the years, and some of them have been like, "You need to be killing it on TikTok," and I'm like, I don't really think that I do, to be honest with you. I think like I've had a long enough career. All I need to do is spin my content that I like making in a way that works for the modern world. And like what I'll do is I love long form content. So I just make long form content and then I chop it up.
Yeah.
And then like, I've also noticed that my fan base kind of likes that better. So I'm lucky that I have a fan base that is willing to wait. Like I say, like it's been 10 years since I released a record, put this out, and people are into it. It's getting good numbers, like it's doing well.
And it sounds amazing too.
Thank you. That probably helps. That
I loved
really
it.
does help.
I really
you,
loved it.
Thank you. But I have noticed other people who were around during that time of like when dubstep was coming up who haven't been able to do that and haven't been able to retain like fan bases that will like their content or anything like that. So yeah, there is definitely pressure to do it, but I will always just do it on my own terms because I'm just not that guy. Like I can't fake being a social media influencer guy because I'm a man who's nearly 40 and it would just be...
You're nearly 40?
Yeah, bro, I'm 38.
God damn it, dude.
Yeah.
You're hot, brother. I look like shit, dude. Damn.
I think it's just all the weed, I'll be honest with you. I
Really?
Smoke so much weed, I think it just like...
Damn, I need to start
embalmed
doing
me.
drugs. I don't smoke weed. Maybe that's the problem.
Well, I've stopped now and maybe I'm just going to age. I don't know.
Uh-oh, dude.
I think it's like just embalming my insides, you know? Like it just fucking... Yeah, it got me, I don't know. Either that or I'm just lucky. I'm not sure. My mum's looks pretty young for her age as well. So.
Hell yeah. My mom's really beautiful too, man.
Yeah.
My mom's fucking hot. You should see my sister too. But no, man. Tell your managers to run your TikTok, dude. I got kicked off that app twice. And then one of my managers, she was just like, hey, Mitch, I'm going to do it for you.
Why'd you get kicked off?
Yeah.
Well,
I'll put a note down. If you
no,
want.
I think I can tell it.
Okay.
So I did a comedy album in 2020, and one of the songs was called Men on Men Metal, and it was about sucking dick because what's more metal than sucking dick? And I posted that on TikTok, got kicked off for that, and then I called myself white trash and got kicked off for that too. I'm like, all right, I'm white trash.
So you're a
and I'm in
racist to
trouble.
yourself.
Yeah, to myself.
You're a racist to yourself. Fair.
So I got kicked.
Cancelled yourself.
Yeah, I can't. Listen, it's a constant battle. But so she was just like, "I'll run it for you," and I can't tell you, like I've had people come up to me at shows like, "Dude, I found you on your TikTok. I love your TikTok." I'm like, "Sweet." I was like, "What's on there?"
So you don't even have the app?
I have the app, but I don't want to get in there yet, dude.
If I could find someone who would run it for me, yeah, great. But like, bro, I have no followers, no action, no nothing on TikTok. It's just dead.
It's all fake, dude.
Yeah, it feels that way
Yeah.
to me. And I feel like it's going to disappear at some point, and then everyone who's like a TikTok billionaire is just going to be like, what do we do now?
We're all gonna disappear one day, dude.
Yeah, that's true. Can't deny that one. That's true.
Dude, is this your first time being back in the States since you moved?
No, I did. I supported Jessica Odifred on a little tour like a year and a half ago, something like that. But other than that, yeah.
Is that how you pronounce her last name?
I have no idea how to
We're
pronounce it.
we're gonna have her on the podcast that one day, but something came up. I could not. I don't know what that last name.
Odifred or Odifred, I'm not sure.
I was saying Autofreed or something.
Odifred, yeah. I mean, I'm British, so I can just talk shit anyway, and people just think that it's right. But
And I'm ignorant, so it's not a problem. But how was it living out here? Did you enjoy your time?
Not really. So I was in Los Angeles, which, to be honest with you, it's not my type of people. Like, people in the UK are extremely honest and extremely like upfront about things, which is like completely the opposite to how people are in LA. So I didn't really get on with like, or they didn't really like how I am because I'm just extremely brutally honest about everything. And in LA, no one speaks their mind. And also I caught it at the worst time, bro. I moved my entire family out there. I moved all of my studio, all my furniture, everything out to LA, and then COVID hit, and it was like 2 years being, I mean, it was so savage over there, bro. Like, and obviously I'm not American. I was there on my visa, so I could get no other work, no nothing. So I ended up doing a few little like scummy shows. Then Twitter came for me and tried to get me removed from the world. And I was just
What a weird fucking time.
yeah. It was
Dude,
fucked, man.
you should have moved to the South, dude. People are brutally
I was
honest.
so close, bro. I was so like, we were this close to moving to Austin. At that time, I'd massively getting into Kill Tony. Like during COVID, I'd been watched everything from like the early Kill Tony with the band and everything. And I was like, you know what? Austin looks fun. Because
It's a lot cheaper than LA.
Maybe not so much anymore.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
For buying a home, dude. I found a fucking nice ass house the other day in Austin for $300,000.
Oh my God.
Better have a spare bedroom for me, boy.
I was close to moving, and then all of the moving companies were like, oh, loads of people from LA are moving to Austin. Let's just bump all our prices to crazy prices. And it was like, they wanted like $20,000 to move me. And even like U-Haul, they did the same thing. They were like, oh, $10,000 to rent a U-Haul. And I was
Jesus.
So I was like, all right, I guess I'm just staying in LA for a while. And then it was like 2 years went by where my hair all grew out. I was just sitting there just smoking weed, just depressed. I hated it. I absolutely fucking hated it. And bro, it was so savage over there. Like I have my dogs, so I go walk my dogs every day. And I like walking up, I live next to a big field. I'd go and walk in a field and people would run up to me, put your mask on, bro, I'm like, you ran up to me to say that. I'm in a field. There's no one around me. Like, leave me be. Let me do my thing.
Damn, dude. We're going to bleep this out, but I was in a gas station and I was in Mississippi during COVID and I'm going to bleep this out, but he goes, I had my mask on and in the gas station, this guy is the clerk at the gas station. He goes, hey, you get that ass mask off your face. And at first I was like, oh no, but then I thought about it. I was like, wait, a mask has no sexual preference. We're making progress here. We're making progress here.
Non-binary mask. Fucking hell. Yeah, weird times, man. Really. And like, I would look to all my friends in the UK and nobody was stressing about that shit because British people just don't give a fuck. You can't tell us to do anything and expect us to follow the rules. So all my friends were partying and having fun. And I was just looking over and being like, I'm stuck. I can't go. I wasn't allowed to go home. I couldn't leave America. And anytime, like even doing like those drive-in shows, which was like the shittest fucking experience ever. Playing to cars is not fun.
I know. I did a couple of them, man. They were weird, and I definitely broke a lot of rules. They're like, you got to stay backstage. I'm like, I'm going car to car,
right?
And I'm drinking with I'm having fun. I've been home.
It was so bad because basically they were just encouraging people to drink and drive. Because like, how else are you getting there? Do you know what I mean?
I never thought of that, dude.
I never thought of
designated driver. Yeah, all right.
I never thought of that, man.
Yeah, those were weird fucking times, man. All the live streams and all that shit. So that was basically my LA experience. And then about a year after COVID, like things started reopening, Disciple basically just disintegrated and left us all for fucking dead. So we were just like, okay, I'm over here. I don't have a manager. I don't have a label. We have nothing. The family that we had all built before COVID had all just wasn't a thing anymore. And we were like, all right, I'm going home. I can't wait. I hadn't seen my mom in 3 years. I was just like, cool, I'm getting on that first flight home back to the UK. So I didn't really give America its proper chance. Do you know what I mean?
Well, it also didn't give you the proper chance.
The world didn't give me a chance.
Yeah, to be fair, it didn't give you the proper chance, and I hate that was your experience.
Yeah, but I love America. I love being here.
Let's go, dude.
It's such a different fucking...
Let's go, dude. Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
America fucking rules.
Hell yeah, brother.
That was an evil laugh, Kyle.
Dude, I just love America, bro.
I love it. All my favorite comedians are over here, and like,
hell yeah. Who's your favorite right now?
Who's my favorite right now, bro? Like Harlan Williams is just in my heart. Like you just can't.
So goofy. I love it.
He's just like, I grew up on like Tom Green.
Yes, dude. So Freddie Got Fingered's one of my all-time favorites.
I could literally word for word Freddie Got Fingered, and like,
Daddy, would you like some sausages?
He had this like special where he went to Japan, like the Subway Monkey Hour. If you haven't watched it, it's the craziest thing ever. But that was like my introduction to Japanese culture, was like Tom Green going over and then breaking all the rules and being the biggest piece of shit ever.
Let's go. I need to find that.
Oh, dude, if you have not seen this.
I have not.
Watch it tonight. It's the best thing ever. But that like made me fall in love with Japan, and now I'm like, bro, I speak Japanese. I want to move there. That's like my goal, to live in Japan. I go there every single year. And that's all because of Tom Green's stupid humor.
Wow.
Like, yeah, that just like...
You speak Japanese?
Well, I had 3 years of lessons, so I speak like a 3-year-old. But yeah, I speak enough to like make them be like, oh, wow.
To make them be like, oh.
So yeah.
This guy is hot, dude.
But yeah, like, bro, fucking, who else is my favorites over here? Comedy wise, do like, obviously all the Kill Tony regulars are like amazing. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Who have I been listening to recently? Oh, Bobby Lee, bro. Like, Bobby Lee has to be up there with like,
he's a goober, man.
Favorite people to listen to.
He's a man child, which is fun.
His just way of explaining things and like, yeah, it's the man child. Like, he's got this like mentality where everything just feels new to him. Like, you can explain the most basic social rule, and he's just like, oh, I never thought of it that way. And it's like, this guy has gone through his whole career just being like a superstar, and I guess he never realized it. You know what I mean? Like, that's the way it comes across.
That's how I want to be, dude.
Same, man.
I'm kidding, dude. I want to be so famous. I'm going to pretend like I don't know my own family.
Really?
No. Family's so important, dude. Loyalty's big.
But do you want to be famous?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so. Because, like, I live in the base capital, right? And I would consider myself maybe a D-list celebrity in Denver.
Okay.
So, like, I'll go out to dinner and I'll be with my girlfriend and, you know, I have a fan come say hey or something. And at times it's annoying. Yeah. I couldn't imagine, or like at the grocery store, you know, it's cool sometimes. Other times when I'm with my girl, it's when it's annoying. When I'm just trying to, you know, have a date night. But, dude, imagine like not being able to do anything. Like, and this is just in Denver. This is just the things I'm explaining doesn't happen anywhere else I go.
Of course,
it's just Denver.
Yeah.
So I don't think I would like to.
I've kind of had a level of it because obviously when Modestep first started, we were really big, especially in the UK. So like, I couldn't really go anywhere without people being like, fuck, can I have a selfie? Blah, all that shit. And I'll be like, yeah. And luckily over 15 years, like, dubstep has been forgotten about in the UK. So I don't ever get bothered anymore. Maybe like once in a blue moon. So I've kind of like experienced both sides of it. It fucking sucks to be famous, man. I would absolutely hate it. And I see like superstars who their lives are just fucking ruined by it. But
yeah, I like to go out and make a fool of myself.
Same.
And no one knows who I am, and I don't have to worry about it.
How are you gonna get fucked up?
I like to make an ass of myself.
Right.
Yell.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
So I like to do that. I like to go to sporting events, dude. I like to go to comedy shows. I like to do all that shit.
Yeah.
And
although to be honest, if you're famous, you do get all the front row ticket extras. Like, bro, when I was
courtside, fuck.
Yeah, so when I was signed to a major label, I went to go see Miami when LeBron was in his like heyday, and they put me courtside. I got to go through the dressing rooms, see all that shit. I was like, I felt like a proper celebrity when that was happening.
Whoa,
that was like an amazing thing. Not many people from the UK like basketball, but as a kid, that's all I fucking did was play basketball, and everyone else plays soccer. So it's like, it was just me by myself, just like playing, and then everyone else playing football. And I'm like, do you want to join? I'm like, I really don't want to play. Like, I just want to play basketball. And LeBron, and bro, like the fact that Shaq is making dubstep now, to me.
He's coming on the podcast in December.
Oh, no way. Bro, this guy to me, like as a kid, like idol, like Kobe Shaq is like.
Same, man. Same.
I was playing Tomorrowland, and this was before he like became a big DJ. And this kind of went viral. It was like a massive clip. And yeah, he was like, I saw him in the corner of my eye, and I knew that his name was DJ Diesel. Like, and this was before, like I say, before he was playing. And I just like turned all the music down and went, big up DJ Diesel. And he just like went, and then I saw like him take his top off, get into the mosh pit, and just start like pushing people about.
I think I've seen this exact video you're talking about.
You probably have. It was like all over ESPN over here. Like, like hundreds of millions of views.
Wow.
And I was just like, this is my hero. This is my actual fucking hero.
And now he is your...
Now he's just about. Everyone's just like, oh yeah, I've got tunes with Shaq. Now like, everyone has fucking met him. Everyone's, well, in the dubstep world, like he's just a guy in the dubstep scene. Which
I know,
weird.
and I'm having to hold it together. I'm an LSU fan, so, you know, I was a fan of him when he was in college.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man.
So he's going to be coming here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's got to be crazy.
But I'm gonna make it terrible for him. So like I'm gonna have this mic. I'm gonna give him the smallest mic I can possibly find.
Yes.
I'm gonna give him the smallest chair I can possibly find. He might leave early, but
Nah,
damn it, it's gonna be worth it.
I'm sure he'll appreciate the bit. He'll like it.
I'm not kidding. I'm gonna get the smallest fucking microphone I can find.
I think he'll play up to it.
I think he's a. Damn it, dude. Damn it, he's the man.
He's the man. It's crazy. Honestly, it's like one of those things that just like, what happened? At what point did the simulation split and that become a reality? Because he doesn't need to do this shit. That guy's got to be worth hundreds of millions. Like,
he does it for the love of the game. That's what's so crazy about it. Is like he does it, and he builds lineups with like underground artists too.
I know. Yeah.
He'll put like Easy Baked on a show, and I'm like, yo, sick.
Yeah.
That was fucking awesome.
Does tunes with like people with 10,000 followers on SoundCloud and stuff. It's great.
The love of the game.
So weird. Why do you love it so much? Why?
And that's what I'm going to ask him
find out,
on a
bro.
tiny microphone.
How did this happen? I hope I was somewhat responsible with that Tomorrowland show, man. I hope that was some kind of inspiration for making him want to do this.
Dude, you said something earlier, and I kind of held on to it. You said you moved your whole family here. Do you have kids?
I don't have kids. Well, my dogs. So I had a girlfriend and dogs, and my studio. That's my family, bro.
Oh, hell yeah.
But no children. That's it's too expensive to have children. I don't know how people fucking do it. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, man. I missed the time, and I say I missed the time, but I wasn't even alive during the time. But I missed the time where you could have one person working that could support a family.
That should just be how it is.
That used to be the American dream,
Right.
where you can have a family and a nice house. You used to be told if you work hard, you can make it. And it's
now,
like,
if you work hard, you can just about make ends meet.
with a couple roommates, you can maybe pay rent.
Yeah. It's crazy, especially in these big cities as well. Like London is outrageous. New York, like, I don't know when this is coming out, but
Next Thursday.
okay, perfect. I've got a billboard in Times Square, right? So YouTube Music thank you so much, YouTube Music. They have like sponsored a billboard in New York, and I was like, I'm going to LA. I'm playing LA next week. It'd be so dope if I go back via New York. And I'm just like, let me see how much a hotel room for one night in Times Square is.
400.
$400. I'm like, how does that make sense? How does that possibly make sense?
Who's buying this?
Apparently they sell out. So
Damn.
people got money to spend like that. But yeah, same in LA. Like rent is crazy. London rent is crazy. And who are these people who are spending $20,000 on rent a month? Like, and why?
TikTokers, dude, we fucked up.
You're actually right. It probably is that. Tech guys and TikTokers, I guess.
Damn it, dude. And all their jobs are going to be gone by AI.
Yeah.
But same with us.
Facts.
But, dude, what's touring in the UK like? Because I know, like, you know, I had my experience last year with my bus, how expensive that shit was. Is it the same way over there? Are they a little bit more friendly towards touring musicians?
No, not really.
Okay.
No, well, luckily the UK is much, much smaller. So to drive from one...
Wait, let me pause you. Kyle, can you pull up a picture of the UK? Now, continue.
It's all right. So all the way at the bottom to all the way at the top, that's going to take like 7-8 hour drive.
What?
Yeah, that's the whole country.
Damn, dude, I'm so ignorant.
Yeah. The UK is tiny.
Damn it, dude, I know nothing. But
So like the drive from here to Ohio, I guess, probably about 7-8 hour drive.
no, that's probably about 14.
Okay, double then, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, so the UK is small.
Well, now on a map.
Gotcha.
Just the River Thames.
He pulls up just a city.
I've already got that one up too, bro.
Thank you, buddy.
There we go, yeah.
Now,
So-
on a map, it looks big, you know?
Well, that whole top part is Scotland. So the green part is Scotland. And then the bit to the left there, that is Wales. So that's sleep token territory over there.
Okay.
And then on the right here, that's all the UK. So if you want to go like from the lowest point to the highest point.
Wait,
yeah,
which color is UK? Is that
the
purple?
yellow bit.
The yellow
The
bit.
biggest bit, yeah. Sorry, that's England, not the UK. The whole lot is the UK. But
Okay.
England is the...
But to do all that, it's just an 8-hour drive from the bottom to the top?
yes, sir.
Jesus.
So you're not going to pay as much in fuel. So it's a little bit more doable. But also, hotels are good as well. You don't need to fly, obviously. So you could just get in a van, drive, stay in a hotel. Whereas here, that's not as easy. I guess I guess you could do that. But yeah, here you need to sleep when you're doing 14-hour drives or whatever. So
Yeah.
Just across Texas.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, Texas might be big. Look it up, dude. Is Texas bigger than the UK?
I think it probably will be, yeah.
Yeah, I am,
It
dude.
probably will be.
Everything's bigger in Texas, but my dick is still small.
Yes,
But-
it is, baby. Fucking, I love America, dude.
Hell yeah, man. So I wanted to talk about like your band background for a second, dude.
Mm-hmm.
What is your main instrument?
I play, well, obviously I sing. My main instrument's piano, but I play guitar, bass, and drums as well.
Fuck yeah. So
just
just
play-
talented and good looking.
Just play everything. Yeah.
Oh, look at me. Look at me. I'm Josh from Modestep. I play guitar. I sing. I'm handsome. I've had a 15-year career. Dude, fuck you.
That's it, guys.
I have cool tattoos. You do have cool tattoos, by the way.
Thank
But it's just the podcast just turns into me hitting on
It's
you.
just glazed.
Yeah, you want me to bring you some more underwear, Mitch? or-
Yeah, because I'm going to take these off. No, I'm kidding, dude.
But yeah, bands.
Bands, my bad, dude.
No, you're good. You're good. So I was like, everything from like indie bands. I was in a couple of emo bands, a couple of metal bands. But just fun. None of it was like taking anything seriously. It was all just like me and my friends. Yeah.
Do you ever go do like, I know in New Orleans when I did a couple nights, there was like, it was kind of like an open mic, but for musicians.
Yeah.
And so it was just like, and you have the craziest musicians just come up, like jazz players. Just,
Yeah, like jam.
just switch out,
Yeah,
switch.
yeah,
You just
yeah.
put your name on the list, drums,
Yeah,
you know.
we have a load of those in London. Yeah.
You ever go do those?
I've done like one or two, but like growing up, I wasn't that confident as a musician. So like I'd actually be genuinely terrified to play instruments in front of people who I thought were like really good.
When did you get your confidence, or do you have it?
I think on piano, I'm pretty confident now. I think drums, I can get away with like seeming like I can play drums, but I can't really play drums. I just like can play some stuff that sounds legit, but like try and get me to do anything complicated with like either hand, and I'm fucked.
They're one-handed drummer.
Yeah, I'm like, my repertoire is good. I can hold a beat. I'm like, I've got good timing. And
There you go.
I know how to strike a drum well as well. So I can get a good tone out of a snare. It's like I'm a good studio drummer, I guess. But yeah, try and get me to play anything that's like any kind of level of complex, and I can't do it at all. But I don't know. Yeah, I those jam situations are really stressful for me. I probably still to this day would like singing wise, no problem. But yeah,
Confident with that.
yeah, super confident singing.
Yeah, man, that is like a whole nother, that's just a God-given talent. I feel like anybody can pick up an instrument. Now, you can learn how to keep notes, like a tune with your voice or whatever,
Yeah.
but like being able to really sing
Yeah,
that's just a God-given talent. Anybody can learn an instrument with enough discipline and practice, right? I don't
so.
think anybody can learn to sing.
Nah, maybe you're right. Maybe you can, but is it worth it? Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like
because
so much
there's only so far you can get with like
Yeah.
not that talent, but with
Yeah.
discipline, you can learn an instrument.
Yeah, but maybe if you start young enough with anything, even with singing, like growing up, I was massively into church. So as well as being into metal and all this stuff,
Gospel.
I'm like, bro, I'm such a gospel fiend. Like growing up, I was
That's
just
where you find the best musicians too.
all I ever wanted to do was just be in a gospel thing. Like I actually had this is a crazy story. I'm going to go off on a tangent here.
It's okay. Dude, we're in a podcast,
All right,
baby.
all right. Well, so Stevie Wonder was like my number one growing up. Like I know every single one of his songs, like 750 songs, his entire back catalogue. I know every single part to every tune. He was my idol growing up. And he was playing his first show in London. This must have been in like 2007, something like that. His first show in 10 years in London. And he was sending out feelers or recruiting for his gospel choir for this show. So I auditioned for this. I was like, please let me sing with Stevie. And they came back and they were like, sorry, they're only accepting black singers because he wants his gospel choir to be all black.
Damn, DEI hit it back then, huh?
I was like, I get it. I completely understand. That makes sense. But fuck, I'm not going to get to fucking sing with Stevie. And on the day, not enough people had turned up. So they called round all the people who auditioned. They were like, look.
painted you black. And sorry. And then what?
And they were like, right, well, we need more people. So we're now accepting all races for the Stevie Wonder choir. So I go straight to this venue, bro. And I was the only white person there. And they put me right in the middle. At the time, I had long black, like goth fucking hair. And they were like, put me right in the fucking center doing all of that shit.
Let's go.
And it was like at this gala where you had like Simon Cowell in the front row and like all these super A-list celebrities.
How old were you?
Probably like 20,
And
19.
I'm sorry I keep interrupting you. I just want more details.
Yeah, no, bro, it was like to this day. I mean, like to even just see him in the flesh was like the craziest thing ever. But yeah, like everyone else was like these gospel singers. And when they heard me sing, they were like, oh shit, like you can fucking sing. I was like, yeah, this is what I was raised on, bro. This is my music. So yeah, for me, like growing up, like Jackson 5, Donny Hathaway, Stevie Wonder, like Motown was like, that's my music right there.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Now, taking a break from doing the band stuff and the live stuff to just going to DJ sets, were you still singing in those DJ sets?
Yeah, I sing a little bit. I mean, it's so difficult because like, I don't know about your sets, but my sets are like a song a minute. Like I mix almost at least once a minute, so.
Yeah, fast as shit. So like, a 60-minute set will have 60 songs.
Exactly.
Probably.
Yeah. That's how I usually judge it. So like doing that and then like singing and then being like, I need to get the next mix ready to go. It's difficult, but I still do it. I still try and sing as much as I can. But yeah, it doesn't feel the same as when you're just like playing songs. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I used to do live drums when I first started doing TVBOO and started playing shows. I was doing live drumming in my sets. And I did it for like probably like 3 years, but I was like, I feel like people didn't give a shit.
Right.
And I was like, I also felt like I was a little bit disconnected from the crowd.
Yeah. That's also another thing is like, yeah, you have to wear like either in monitors or headphones.
Oh, I didn't, dude. I was I was
booth?
raw dogging it, baby.
Damn.
And so it was just on MIDI pads. It wasn't like an actual kit.
KJ still does that, right? He goes out and still does like a little SPD.
I still have the rolling pads here. I haven't played with them things in a long time.
You should do it, man. I think it still like separates you from everyone else. And then if it came to a festival booking, like they're gonna probably pay you more and give you more of a spotlight because it's a live thing, you know.
All right, fuck it. Drums are back.
Why not? Why the fuck not?
I don't know. I just felt like it like disconnected me. But from you taking a break from singing on the regular.
Yeah.
Going back to it, is there going to be that confidence still there? Or are you nervous about it?
No, that's me through and through, bro. Like I say, I want to be Freddie Mercury. So for me, that's what I dream about when I go to sleep. It's not like beat matching and fucking all that shit.
EDM Freddie Mercury, man.
That's what I want to go down as, EDM Freddie.
I dig it, man. I dig it. Well, you just got to get an orchestra with you, man.
Oh, I'd love that. Dude, fucking, do you know Camo and Crooked, the drummer bass guys?
Oh,
so this is probably the
What's
best.
the name?
Camo and Crooked.
Camo and Crooked.
Yeah.
That's a cool name.
So they're like the fucking godfathers of D&B. Like, they have managed to make like the musical and the technical side blend to like such a crazy, you must know Noisia, right?
Yes.
So like, they're like Noisia, but like more musical. And they are doing the thing with Red Bull where they've got the entire Philharmonic Orchestra, and they're doing it in Austria. They're Austrian. They're doing it in Austria with the entire Philharmonic Orchestra.
Wow.
And I paid to go see them. I'd love to.
I mean, that's got to happen. I mean, it's happening with rock. I mean, that's a drum and bass act.
Yeah.
Bring Me the Horizon. I mean, so many bands do it. I mean, I saw 311 with the New Orleans Jazz Band with them. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I know Bring Me the Horizon's done it. I think
Apache as well. You know Apache?
Oh shit, Apache did do it. Okay, I take it back. But it's Okay, well, then it's got to be a dubstep artist then.
Be so cool.
It's got to happen. I mean,
cool.
Odessa's done it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a whole orchestra.
I could be talking out of my ass.
No,
but
you might be right. I know nothing of Odessa.
Can you
so.
let's fact check me here? Let's spread fake news.
Maybe that was at Red Rocks. You might be right. I think I maybe saw something like that.
Who knows? But I mean, imagine it with Excision.
Excision with a.
That'd be fucking awesome. I would pay to see that.
Low key, I would give him so much like props for doing that.
That'd be so sick. Oh, Big Gigantic did it.
Oh, cool.
In Denver.
Yeah, with I think it was the music school here.
Yeah, they did it
So
like,
I cannot remember
but it needs to be like a fucking rhythm, like
Rhythm would be hilarious.
It'd be
They just give them their instruments with just one string. They're just like, go.
the song's in drop G.
Yes, Odessa has performed with the full orchestra.
Dude, it's got to happen to a dubstep artist.
I'd love to do it. Yeah, that would be a crazy
But dude,
goal.
it would be amazing with Modestep.
Yeah, it would definitely work.
It would definitely work. I mean, for you, I mean, so like for me, I make fucking silly fucking bass music, right? It either comes from like a silly sample, a funny joke, or a dumb idea. Usually the songs that work for me.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of songs that I've written that I've started lyrically and like on a keyboard or something. Is that how you're starting it every time? Is on a guitar or a keyboard or lyrics?
No, usually, weirdly enough, lyrics sometimes come last, but like I have the melody in my mind from like, so it might be chords that I start with, but I know what the melody is going to be, but I'm really shit with words. So that's usually the last thing that I do is like come up with the actual theme and the lyrics, or I'll get someone to help me do that because I'm so fucking shit with words, bro. Like, yeah, I'm terrible at speaking and terrible at like poetry and all that stuff.
Man, that's a thought I've never really thought about. Somebody that can sing. Oh fuck, no, I got to be a songwriter. Now I got to write lyrics.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I've never really thought about that.
Like I feel like I'm a good songwriter, which is weird. Like I can write really good melodies. I can write like catchy lyrics. Like obviously I've written tons of like popular catchy songs, but they have to work so hard to get there. And I wouldn't say that Sunlight is the most lyrically fucking genius thing you've ever heard. Do you know what I mean? It's just.
But it's like a good song. It's a good song usually is a kind of simple song that's just you know.
Yeah.
The sunlight hurts my eyes. That can be taken into people can make their own description.
I
to
think
what
everyone
that is.
knew what it meant, but yeah, for sure. But yeah, some people probably not, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't know, but now that I think about it, I'm like, oh shit, I do know what it means now. So
I feel like even if people don't know, they come up with their own meaning. Something
true.
that, you know, even if they don't understand what you're saying to them, they think to themselves and come up with their own thing that makes it meaningful to them.
Yeah, it's true. It's definitely true. With Sunlight, it's funny because I did write like pages of lyrics. Like I was just like, it's a technique as a songwriter. It's like if you can't come up with something, just write. Just like whatever you're thinking, just write pages and pages and pages of stuff. And then I saw that like just that line, and I was like,
that's it.
I think that's something there. I think that's gonna be it was one of those ones like I knew from when I wrote it. I was like, that's gonna be, people are gonna like that. That's gonna be big.
Are you writing lyrics like that a lot? Are you just writing all the time? No.
But I make so much music. Like for this album, there's probably 60, 70 tracks that didn't make it on the album.
Dang, 60, 70? How long were you working on the album?
2 years, something like that.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I did 30 in 2 years for my last album and narrowed it down to 13. And I was like, damn, I went hard.
Yeah.
But you went hard.
I just don't, I'm obsessed with making music. So when I'll go like weeks, like you were saying, how you woke up today and like nothing happened. That will happen to me for weeks on end. But then I'll hit like a weird stride where in a month I'll make like, in a day I'll make 5 songs a day. And it will just be all day and I barely sleep and I just get it all out my system. My mind's just in a certain state where like a free flow state, I guess. And then there'll just be months again where like nothing comes out at all.
Now, those months where nothing's coming out, are you still actively trying, or are you like aware enough to be like, it's not happening, I'm gonna step away?
I step away, and the saving grace of going and living in LA and being with the Disciple guys was like becoming friends with people like Virtual Riot and Barely Alive and realizing that those guys sound design all the time. And I never did that. Like, never ever sat there and just be like, oh, I'm just gonna make sounds today. So if I'm not feeling like today is a good songwriting day, I might just sit and just make noises all day long. And that tends to really help when it comes to finishing songs. So I've just got banks and banks of nonsense sounds that you can just drag in.
The reason I asked that question, I guess I'm kind of wondering if there's anything outside of music or any hobbies or anything you like to do.
What else do I do? I'm a weird one with hobbies. Like, I take a lot of photos. I walk my dogs twice a day. Rubik's cubes, like weird things like that, bro.
Damn
like,
it, I wish I had one.
I got one in my bag right now. I
Dude,
don't.
bust it out. Let's see how fast you can do it.
All right, let's go.
Let's do it.
Oh shit, here we go.
Let's go. This is going to be the first 201 episodes. This is going to be the first.
Yeah, I feel like we really fucked up by not adding South Park for the war, against the war, who cares? 200 episodes on the last episode, man.
Yeah. We should have. Always got that thing on me.
Keep that motherfucker on me.
Here, let me fuck it up real quick, dude. I want to see. Dude, if you gave me 6 hours, I might could get her done.
I could teach you it by the end of the day.
Yeah, there's a technique to it, right? Yeah.
It's
I
all
saw-
just, yeah, it's repeating the same.
So this is a hobby for you. It's Rubik's Cubes.
This would be a thing, or like we say, watching comedy podcasts. That takes up a lot of my time.
It does take up a lot of time.
It does. But luckily, because I walk my dogs, that's just like, cool. Headphones in, offline, download a podcast, and then turn my phone onto Do Not Disturb, and then, yeah.
Hell yeah. Are you jamming a bunch? Do you have some homies you jam with?
Not really. Nah,
That's something I miss.
I miss that as well, man. Yeah.
I miss whenever me and my friends would get out of school and all day we're thinking about just getting to my house and jamming.
Yep.
And we'd invite friends over and we would just sit in a room and just fucking do
Just play
music.
songs.
And not maybe.
Yeah, just noise.
Yeah, just noise. But it was
Yeah.
a fucking blast. Damn it, I'd miss being young, but I love being an adult, dude.
I also miss it, man. Like, let's have a look what we got here. Yeah, I really miss just like having that time when you're young and you've just got nothing else to do, and then sorry, I'm not gonna be able to talk. And
No,
do this.
you're actually doing great. Why?
Yeah, having like nothing else to do other than just sitting with your friends. Like, what else have you got? Like, it's either school or I'm being told time from my tour manager.
Cool.
All right, not too much longer. We'll be all right.
Yep.
Yeah, bro, like those were the days where you don't really like have anything else to think about.
Yeah, I was talking about with Kyle before you got here. So they just had the new skate come out.
And
And
I've seen so many disappointed things about it.
Really, I've seen so many dope videos though. But like, I just remember when I was a kid, me and my buddies, we would skate all day long,
Yeah.
and we would only take breaks. And whenever we took breaks, we would just go play skate. And it was just like our whole day was just
Based around skating.
Yeah, skating and playing music. And I was like, man, those were the days.
Those were the days. Bro, I was such an accident-prone kid that I think if I got into skating, it would have been such a disaster for me.
Well, I really got into sports as I became an adult, and I got into basketball and snowboarding, and I got injured.
Instantly, right?
Yeah, second time I went snowboarding, broke my shoulder. First year playing basketball, fucking
I really want to
broke
learn
my
how
ankle.
I want to learn how to snowboard or ski. I've never done it in my life.
Oh man, you should have came to Denver, brother.
No. It's
Bro,
the place,
he was
right?
like flipping that shit just now without even looking, man.
Listen, I'll tell you what. If you're in Denver, if you are in Colorado, in any time during the snow season, I will take you. What the fuck?
Got there. That was actually
Dunskies.
that was a little bit longer than usual.
That's amazing though. But I'm telling you right now, if you are in Denver at any time during the snow season, I'll take you
Okay.
and or Angie, and we'll
Yeah.
have a fucking. I'll take you snowboarding,
I
brother.
want to do it.
I'll take
wanna
you.
do it. I will
I'll-
probably end up in hospital, but
No, you won't. But
I'll
possibly.
be trying backflips on my first.
No, you won't. You won't. you'll stand up and be like, oh, I don't know shit.
I can skateboard, so
Oh,
I
wait.
feel like it will translate a little
I
bit.
thought the same thing.
It doesn't?
No, a little bit actually. It does a little bit.
Translates with surfing a lot more.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
I've never
dog
done
shit at
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I've never
I
done
would-
that.
I would eat shit at surfing for sure.
Well, man, this has been great. I really appreciate you taking time out of the first night of your tour in the U.S. to come and sit down and chat with me. Before we get out of here, we had a fan question, but we kind of went over what he asked, but I still kind of want to play it because he really showed a lot of love, and I feel like it's a good thing to hear. But before we get to the fan question, Kyle, did you have anything you wanted to ask Mr. Modestep?
Yes. Okay. So, is there a part of yourself that you've only recently started to truly understand?
Fuck. That's
Going
a
deep.
good one, dude.
Super deep. Yeah. actually. I think like because we got big really quickly, like overnight, and the first few years of my life as Modestep was on a tour bus. The first 3 years we were on a tour bus non-stop for about 3 years. I never really got to stop and reflect at like how I came across to other people. In like any capacity whatsoever. I was so just like, wake up, do a show, do this, do that. Like, and I was so just in like a mind frame that like any relationships I had with people, I never really thought about how I came across in any way. I don't know if this makes any sense, but
It does.
It does.
It does.
Only in the last few years, I've actually like stopped and thought about how maybe I'm perceived by other people. And like stop myself from saying things. Like I used to just say whatever was on my mind all the time, which is probably a good thing. I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing, but
I think it is, man. And I think there needs to be more of that. But I'm sorry to interrupt you.
that's all right. No, but I feel like sometimes I look back on things I said and I'm like, why the fuck did I say that? I'm like, that could have been like said in a different way or like approached in a different way. I've also realized in recent times that like I can do a lot myself. I have no managers. I do everything like 100% myself these days.
Wow.
And, just realized that I can be like super self-sufficient in everything I do. I have loads of friends that help me, and like Angie helps me, and kind of do everything together. But something I've realized recently is like you can do a lot more than you think you can if you put your mind to it. Yeah.
Amen, brother. That's the American dream right there.
Awesome. Thank you.
But yeah, let's get to this fan question. Like I said, I think we went over it. There might be a part that we didn't, but like I said, I thought it was really genuine. He showed a lot of love, and I feel like it's good to hear it.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Yo, what up, Modestep and Mr. TVBOO. This is Maddie down in Savannah, Georgia. Just calling with just some big love for Modestep. Been a huge fan for a long time. Back when y'all were a group incorporating instruments and things like that. That's what really kind of bridged the gap for me and got me into electronic music, growing up in bands and playing instruments and then being introduced to this crazy new sound and then seeing that you guys, played drums and, played instruments. It was just, kind of monumental to my love and just being a person that, plays instruments. Just mad respect for what you guys do or I guess what you do now, but how it all started back in the day. I guess a quick question is, did you do other projects before Modestep that were like outside of EDM? Were you in like a rock band or anything else, or did you guys just kind of form at that time, based on the individual instrumentalists that you were? And it's just, again, just want to shout out, big love to you guys. Seeing the progression and the change over time and seeing you still make amazing music is dope. Huge fan down here in Savannah, Georgia for, almost 14, 15 years at this point. And Mr. TVBOO, much love. Keep doing what you do. When you come back down here to the South, though, and we play a little more basketball next time, I will dunk on your ass.
You won't.
Fair warning.
You
much
won't.
love, y'all. Peace.
I kicked his ass playing basketball, dude. He knows it. Dude, shout out Matty, dude. He's the man.
There you go, Matty, man.
He's the man, dude. Fucking picked me up off my tour bus. He's like, "You want to play some basketball?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, pick me up, dude." Just first time we hung out, what a G.
That's what I love about tour buses, man.
Yeah, because I said on a podcast before the tour, I was like, "Yo, if anyone wants to play basketball, holler at me. I'm trying to play ball."
Sick.
Yeah,
You play like that?
I play every day.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
Again, another thing that we just don't have space for.
I feel like we would be best
Dude,
friends.
we got to
really
get a
would,
video of you playing Shaq.
Oh my god,
We have to.
Josh, I feel like we have too much in common, brother.
Sure, yeah.
It'd probably be a problem, actually.
Yeah, no, let's hang out when
Yeah,
when I'm
dude,
here
for
all the
sure.
time.
No, man. Well, once again, dude, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Just to kind of like wrap it up, and I guess a callback, dude. I wish I could go back in time to that kitchen I was working in Jackson, Mississippi, where me and my coworkers were fucking jamming out. I wish I could just go tell them, like, go back into time and be like, I'm gonna fucking have them on my podcast one day, dude. We're gonna have a good conversation.
That's so sick.
So
I'm
cool,
so glad
dude.
to be here. Thank you for having me, bro.
Yeah, man. Is there anything you want to tell the people before you get out of here?
Give Up the Ghosts new album is out the day this drops, I guess, next Thursday, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. Got 4 singles out right now.
4 singles are out. Go listen, modestep.com. Big love.
Fuck yeah. Thank you, brother. Appreciate
thank
you.
you.
Thank you, Kyle. And
Yeah,
thank
thank
you, everybody. See you next week. Peace.